Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to y'all. Happy Wednesday to y'all. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, y'all. How are thou doing? Y'all, I hope y'all Wednesday is going great and amazing. But y'all, we is here to talk about the Kevin Hart situation. Y'all, Kevin Hart that went on the Breakfast Club, and also D.L. Hughley, he had, a couple of words, to say, which, I can understand what D.L. Hughley said. You cannot basically stop somebody in the middle of a joke. But at the same time, why are you making this joke? And I'm talking about in reference to George Floyd. And y'all, this situation is crazy. But like I said, at least we know just like L. Hughley was saying, like, why is what's his name, y'all? Henchman or whatever his name is. I forget his name. But anyway, why is he still talking about George Floyd? That joke to me, I think it was very disrespectful. Very, very disrespectful. And for Kevin Hart, it was disrespectful that he went to George Floyd's funeral, but yet you didn't say anything about that. What's his name, Hinch, whatever. Making a joke that I don't think that was funny or cute or anything. If somebody would have said that, Tony Hinchcliffe, if somebody would have said that and knowing the situation, I'm sorry, I would have stopped it right there, dead in its tracks. I would have stopped it. Look, that joke is very disrespectful. Think about it. If that was your family member, if George Floyd was your brother, your nephew, your grandchild, your spouse, your sibling, or whatever, would you like somebody to say a joke like Tony Hinchman said about George Floyd? Absolutely not. I find that to be very disrespectful. And I'm sure he wouldn't have liked that either if it was his family member that was being talked about in that way, in that aspect, who passed away from a situation like that. Right? But Kevin Hart went on the Breakfast Club, and it was, just a whole lot of nothing from what I'm gathering. He didn't it was just a waste of time from what I heard. But anyway, y'all, Kevin Hart, just like Cat Williams said too, people are saying that just exactly what Cat Williams was saying about Kevin Hart, that he's basically like a yes man to them, to them Hollywood people. He always saying yes to roles. He don't care if he got to put a dress on. He don't care if he got to put some lipstick on, carry a purse. But Cat Williams, he was right, because this situation with that joke about George Floyd, I wouldn't allow that to happen. I'm sorry. And not, just because he's a black man, just to anybody that a certain situation like that would have happened to, that was terrible, like that somebody passed away. That's just terrible. But y'all, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that, Kevin Hart, what is y'all's thoughts about the Kevin Hart situation? Because kind of like what D.L. Hughley said, you can't really stop somebody, but at the same time, you can say, hold up now, hold up, swole up. That's a little bit too much, and it's a little bit too disrespectful, especially if I went to that person's funeral. Like, how do you think that George Floyd's family feels with Kevin Hart, almost like, to me, to a certain extent, like saying that it's okay to tell that type of joke, but then you was at his funeral? Like, that just doesn't sit well with me. But Kevin Hart, yeah, he seems like, he's a yes man. He'll take whatever role. He'll jump and do whatever, to do whatever. Did he sign up for that program? I don't know. You think that Kevin Hart signed up for that program, baby?
It's not a thought, it's a fact.
My baby said it's a fact, not even a thought. That is crazy. I just, yeah. But like I said, I just think it was very disrespectful because nobody would sit there. Because I would be like, man, I invited this person to my family that, lost his life to police brutality. And here he is allowing a white man, and we love everybody here at the lounge, but a white man to say what he said and not correct him. And it doesn't matter what nationality, what color you are. It doesn't matter. Just the fact that he said it and the fact that what happened, it doesn't matter. Even if it happened to somebody Asian, Spanish, black, white, whatever, just like it wouldn't sit right with me no matter what their nationality was. But it's just not right for anybody to say a joke like that. That's just not, to me, that's not funny. That's where the line has to be drawn. So yeah, Kevin Hart. mm, yeah. mm, yeah, everybody's seeing maybe what Cat Williams was saying was true, in my opinion. But I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't matter. um the only thing that matters is what was done and how he passed away. But I don't know. This is like going ultra viral. People are saying all kind of stuff. People are on TikTok, commenting, saying the same thing. Cat Williams, he never lied about Kevin Hart. But I don't know, Kevin Hart, how you gonna get out of this one? Kevin Hart, how are you gonna get out of this one, Kevin? Kevin Hart, how are you gonna get out of this one? mm I don't know. I have not a clue. But yeah, it's crazy. And I didn't even watch the roast. I'm just hearing what people are saying. I didn't even watch it. So I have to go back and watch it. But they did say that it was like 18 jokes after the live that they took out. And they said that it was one of them they took out was about Melania Trump. But you left the George Floyd one in there. See, that's not right to me. I'm sorry. I'm not I'm not signing up for that program. I'm not agreeing with that at all. I'm not. This is somebody who passed away and his joke is still in there. But you talk about something about Melania Trump. I don't even know what was said about her, but that joke was taken out. So now people can't even go watch it because it's deleted out of there. But y'all, when people try to sell their soul for a jelly roll, is it really worth it? Like, is it really worth it? You got to be controlled. You can't say this. You can't say that. Is selling your soul for a jelly roll really worth it? Oh no. I don't. No, not for me. Just everybody's different, but that's just not my cup of tea, and it's okay. Everything is not for everybody, but y'all, let me know y'all's thoughts. Always lead with love, peace, and tranquility, as I always say, y'all, and smash the like button, hit the hype button, and y'all, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.